Hi guys, it's me, your biology facilitator Dr. Seema Sharma, and you are watching my YouTube channel BioHub. Dear friends, this video is about the major key differences between xylem tissue and phloem tissue. You know friends, xylem and phloem, they both are kept under the category of complex plant tissue. They both are major components of vascular tissue present in plants, and they play vital role in transportation. So, the knowledge about the key differences between these two types of tissues is essential for grasping the overall functioning of plant vascular system. So, without further delay, let's get started. Differences between xylem and phloem. First difference is about function. Xylem tissue transports water and minerals, and this transportation is from roots to all other parts of the plant, whereas phloem deals with the transportation of basically photosynthetic product, sugars, from leaves to other parts of the plant including roots. But phloem also deals with transportation of amino acids and other organic compounds. Second difference is about direction of transport, which is clear in this diagrammatic representation. Xylem tissue deals with the unidirectional flow of water and minerals from roots to all apical parts of the plant, depicted here with these blue arrows. In contrast to this, the flow of organic solutes within the phloem tissue is bidirectional. It can be in upward direction from source to sink, or it can be in downward direction from sink to source. Now, what are these two terms? Source and sink. Source is the site of food production. So in case of plants, it is leaves, and sink is the site of storage. So in case of plant, it can be a developing fruit or flowers and even underground storage parts of the plant. Next difference is about components. Xylem tissue is made up of 4 components, and their names are tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers. And this is the structural organization of xylem tissue. But the interesting thing over here is, except xylem parenchyma, rest all components of xylem tissue become dead on maturity. Coming to phloem, phloem is also composed of 4 components, and these are sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem fibers and phloem parenchyma cells. And this is the structural representation of phloem elements and their functions. In contrast to xylem, except phloem fibers, all other components of phloem are living cells. Fourth difference is about cell wall composition. Cell walls of xylem tissue are thickened and often lignified for structural support, which can be seen over here in this diagram. Lignified means in which deposition of lignin is there. So what is lignin? Lignin is actually an amorphous polymer of waterproof and hard phenolic compound that gives strength to the xylem tissue. In contrast to this, cell walls of phloem tissue are less rigid and they lack lignin, and same is visible in this diagrammatic representation. Next contrasting feature is about location. Both xylem and phloem, they are the component of vascular bundle. Now coming to the placement of xylem. Xylem tissue is located towards the inner part of the vascular bundle in roots, stem and leaves, and same is visible over here in this diagrammatic representation. In contrast to this, phloem is located towards the periphery of the vascular bundle and adjacent to xylem. Next difference is about transport medium, and this is very important difference. Xylem transports water and minerals through capillary action and cohesion and adhesion forces. Capillary action is clear in this diagrammatic representation, and capillary action means the ability of the liquid to flow against gravity through narrow tubes. Coming to cohesion and adhesion forces, in case of cohesion, water molecules, they are attracting each other and moving upward, and in case of adhesion, water molecules are either sticking to the walls of the xylem tissue or other structures and then helping in maintaining a continuous water column. In contrast to this, phloem uses living cells to actively transport sugars through process called translocation, and this is the diagrammatic representation of the same. Next key difference is about pits and pores. What are pits? Pits are minute pores present in the secondary wall of xylem tissue. Xylem has pits and pores that allow water movement between adjacent cells and helps in maintaining continuous water conducting system. In contrast to this, phloem lacks pits but it has pores. Pores are actually bigger than pits, and in case of phloem tissue, they are called C plates, visible in this diagrammatic representation, and they help in connecting the neighboring sieve elements in phloem tissue and thus facilitates the movement of sugar and other organic nutrients throughout the plant. Now coming to the importance of these tissues, xylem tissue contributes to the structural support of the plant and aids in water transport. On the other hand, phloem contributes to the plant's growth by transporting organic nutrients. So this was all about the major key differences between these two type of complex plant tissues, xylem and phloem. And here is the tabulated summary of all the major key differences between xylem and phloem, which we have just discussed in this video. Do go through these for recap purpose. With this, it's time to wind up this video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting BioHub. Take care. Bye-bye.